definitely not a poster for anything really in social media. Tend to stay out of it mostly, but say I'm day 3 clean from 7OH, and I wouldn't have made it through if it wasn't for people sharing their stories. So I want to share mine. I would say I have an addictive personality. It's mostly because being alive feels uncomfortable. You know how that feels? Like, if you're alive, it just feels uncomfortable. And then I didn't realize it was uncomfortable till I think I was like maybe 16, 17, and I got something for a pulled wisdom tooth and was like, wow, I'm super powered now. Turns out I don't have to feel whatever I was feeling before, but I wasn't aware of it, so it kind of went away. Well, I haven't had a drink in maybe a decade, more than a decade. I quit kratom last Thanksgiving. I went to the cabins with my wife and spent a whole week detoxing. But I will say, nothing that I've ever had to deal with comes close to 7OH. That shit is the devil. Okay, so it was like, I don't know, 2 months ago, and I hear about it getting banned, and fucking stupid me, I'm like, oh, it's getting banned, it must be good. Stupid! Oh, and I didn't do any research. All you have to do is, like, just look it up and watch the horror stories, people documenting, going through, trying to, like, quit, right? It's just awful. And if you're watching this, you're probably trying to quit or in the process of quitting and trying to just hear stories of people who quit or in the process too, so you can not feel alone, damn it. So, okay. So I go in to a head shop. It's like literally next door to a coffee shop where I work sometimes. And I'm like, oh, you have this 7OH? And he was like, yeah, man. And so I tried some, so I got like 15 milligrams. What is it? Like comes in 8 tabs? 2, 4, 10, 15 tabs of 15? 10 tabs of 15? Anyway. I was like, it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad. Well, kind of, I think like what happened with most people is then you're like, okay, well, I'm going to stop. And then it's like, what? 4 a.m, and you're like, my body's on fire. It's awful. So it's like, I guess I know what I'm doing at fucking 8 a.m. is I'm going to go pick up more of these goddamn tablets. And you get fucking trapped. You get trapped. And it happens in a week. I never, ever in anything I've ever had to detox from or go through withdrawals from fail. And I failed with 7OH several times. And that scared me. The idea of not being strong enough to break free from a product, from a chemical, is scary. Well, so here's what ends up happening. It's like, I know I gotta quit. I know I gotta get off this stuff, but I can't win. I've got 2 daughters. I've got a brand new son. I've got a wife that, I love so much. And I'm not telling her, I'm just like, I'm trapped and scared and alone, and I don't want to tell anybody. So my wife ends up leaving town with our son to go to her parents for a week or 2. And I'm like, this is it. She's gone. The girls are going to be gone. Like, I will have the house to myself from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I gotta be ready to fucking rock it on Monday. I need to be able to lead the teams that I'm leading, to run the company that I'm running, to take care of my daughters who will be back on Monday. So I call one of my friends, and I would suggest this. I would suggest, if you're trying to quit, call a friend, call someone, and go, hey, bro, Like, I tried this stuff called 708. Have you ever heard of it? And they'll go, no. And you go, it's the fucking devil. And I'm trapped. And I'm stuck. And I have to quit. And I'm not going to be able to do it alone, I don't think. I mean, maybe. But why? Right? So here's what we did. I have to be ready by Monday. So it's Monday today. I'm doing 30 milligrams every 2 hours. Or like, my body's on fire. I am so pissed and intimidated. So intimidated. Never quit broken down during a cold turkey cutout of a substance. And I am losing again and again to this thing. Well, when I quit kratom, here's what I did. I had whatever I was consuming, and I would slowly shrink it down. I created a spreadsheet. If people are interested in that spreadsheet, I'm sure I could find it. And I followed that, and I weaned off kratom with very minimal withdrawals. Very minimal. I thought, I'm going to do that with this shit. Holy cow. It still sucked. So here's what happened. I dropped the girls off, and they're going to be out for that 5-day window. But before then, we'll take a step back. So I call my friend. I'm like, hey, bro, I need help. I got to quit this stuff. I don't think I can do it alone. I've tried a few times and failed. I've never been so scared. I've never been so trapped in my life. Can you just come over from Wednesday to Monday and just be there and just like help me out? Like, we're going to be working. You bring your laptop, you bring your screen. So he just works from home anyway. And he was like, I got you, bro. So Wednesday I go pick him up. And on Wednesday, I go, or maybe it was Tuesday. So I start planning on how am I going to wean. I need to wean. I can't go cold. I lost already. I need to wean. So I get the 15 milligram tabs and break them into 4s. And on Wednesday, I'm only having 1/4 that 15 and I'm only doing it when it starts to like make it so I can't run my teams, because I'm remote and we're doing all day video conferences to get some projects out the door. And so my friend had the container. And so anytime I wanted one, want is not the right word, anytime I became unbearable, I would ask him for one. He'd pull one out, he'd give it to me, I'd eat it. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, bam, I'm like manageable, and we go. So that's Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we cut them in half again. And then I'm doing the same thing. I go as long as I can. With those fractions, and then I do one. And then meetings and projects, and I starting to feel like my body's on fire and my skin is crawling itself. And I ask him for one, and I take one. So then at the end of Thursday, we cut it in half again. So now, Thursday night, I take just enough to get through the night. I wake up Friday and I am beat. There's this process there with kratom, with the schedule that I use to wean off, I never really felt symptoms. As soon as I did, I could have just enough of a drink to put it away and could wean off with almost no withdrawals. With this, Friday, I'm dragging. We have these little tiny things, little tiny pieces now, because he'd gone and cut them in half again. So we cut them in half Wednesday, so we have 15 milligrams. We break it into 4s. Then we cut it in half, and then Friday we cut it in half. I mean, it's a joke. It's like these little things. It's like these freaking little things. But all day Friday, there was a long day, you guys, and it was painful. but I've had worse on 708, but it still was so painful. Now, I was able to combat the fatigue with some Vyvanse that I have, that I've been prescribed, and so that was clutch for Friday. Without Vyvanse, I would not have made Friday. So if you are going to try this, just take the days off. Now, I have to be ready to be a business owner, a team lead, and a dad on Monday. So it's like I'm watching people's videos and people are like, day 5, still not sleeping. I'm like, I can't do that. I've got to be ready to rock on Monday. Again, that's today. So 4 p.m. last dose. Tiny little things. I'm on fire all day, fucking fire all day. Last little dose, I'm like, this is it. No more. I was still not prepared. So I come down, or I go up to bed. My friend's working late, just brought his laptop and his monitor, working on the kitchen table. And at like, I don't even know what time. Was it 11, 1, 2 in the morning? I am so much in pain. I tell him I can't do it. So he gives me the little pieces, and I take one, and then I set a 30-minute timer. I go lay in bed. The timer goes off. I come down. I take another little one. So I'm taking a few milligrams at a time. I fall asleep. I wake up in pain after a few hours, and I go down to get more, and he'd laid out like 10 of them. So it couldn't have been more than 10 milligrams. And so I went every 30 minutes and weaned off. No, sorry. Made it through the fucking night.
Okay, just got home, cooking dinner. Kids are getting ready for bed. So, where was I? So I'd gone down Friday into Saturday, and my friend had laid out just little tiny bits, 10 of them, and I went every 30 minutes, because if I went beyond that, I couldn't sleep. Couldn't do it. So I get up Saturday and talk to him, and I say, done. No more. He's like, yeah, you sure? I'm like, yeah, no more. And we hugged, and I shook his hand, and we shook hands. And he said, no more. So from watching a lot of the videos, that people have been posting, it's pretty obvious. Like, there's not gonna be any sleep. So it was helpful to just admit that I'm not gonna get any sleep. Now, another thing I didn't mention is that Thursday and Friday, when my friend was over, we worked out in the mornings. Got up, did a little workout, 20-minute workout. Maybe I'll show that in the workout I'm doing right now. Well, currently in the mornings. I say that like I've been doing it long. I'm so just fresh out of this. So I did it this morning. Very light, very easy. The point is to prove that I can, not yet to get stronger. So, what else? If I can do it, you can do it. The more space you give yourself, the better. And the more space you give yourself, the more you can wean. Half, cut in half, cut in half. But once you start this process, you will not be comfortable again. And the most you're looking for during the weaning process is getting some sleep. So go into Saturday night knowing I'm not going to get sleep. And I didn't. But it was not as bad as Friday night, which actually concerned me because I got to be ready by Monday. And now it's coming into Sunday. So I'm gonna go check on the food. So now it's Sunday. I didn't sleep at all, just tossing, just turning. Knowing that I wasn't going to sleep was critical. If you think you're going to get sleep, don't. If you think you're going to get a break, don't. Those expectations will really, I think, determine your success. If you go in thinking you're going to be able to shortcut this, or that you can find an easier way, you won't. You can't expect it to be hard, because if you're going to be wrong, there's only one direction you want to be wrong here. You do not want it to be wrong that it was harder than you thought, because that's when you give up. So it's Sunday. I'm watching a bunch of more videos from people going through this and during the day, and so I guess part of this that I missed is I did end up texting my wife Friday night and essentially just saying, hey love, I had a relapse, and Dylan, my friend, is here to help me get through this, and I'm sorry. And my wife messages me and she says, well, I have a son now, so you tell your mom. You're her son. She needs to know. Like, fuck, dude. I went from like, I'm not going to tell anybody about this and just sneak in a recovery session, to I'm telling my wife, I'm telling my mom. And so she came over and helped with food. I wish I had a secret from the food perspective. I tried things that people recommended. Nothing made a difference. But there is one thing that did help. Someone else mentioned this in a video, this stuff, amino energy. So what I would do is I would get a smart water. Sorry, I don't have any left. Take a big, tall water bottle, put one of these packets in it, drink half the water bottle. In about 30 minutes, a lot of the symptoms go down a lot, but it doesn't last long. So I would drink half a water bottle, set a 10-minute timer, 15-minute timer, drink the rest, and actually get a break enough to almost sleep. Thought I heard someone calling. So now it's Sunday. I'm on the couch. I'm watching this video. Is that just yesterday? Oh, jeez. Watching this video from this guy. If you've been doing your research and watching a lot of these detox withdrawal videos, you'll surely have found him. He's the one that was the guy that did the Live Free, and his detox, his withdrawal session was 12 days. But what he said where he was, one of the people that were nearby had an NAD, did an NAD, and that's when his healing began. I'm like, NAD, what is that? So I look it up. It's an IV drip that you can get that's supposed to be wonderful. And if it helped him, maybe it can help me. So I looked up NAD, N.A.D. drip, found a business in my area that offers it. It's expensive, you guys. Had the lady come over, administer the drip, and didn't really make anything better. Even on the website, they're like, helps with opioid withdrawals. And so it's like, okay, well, if this can help with withdrawals for opioids, and that's essentially what we're dealing with here, right? Let's be honest. Then it can help with this. But it really didn't, you guys. Really, truly didn't. Hold on, I've been talking too much and I let the grill get out of hand. So, at this point, I'm just hoping sleep on Sunday. Sleep on Sunday, right? Sunday to Monday. I need to come in rested. Now, like I said, I have a Vyvanse prescription, which I had stopped taking over the weekend because I knew, based off all the videos I'm seeing, that I'm gonna need them throughout the week. Because some people are like 7 days into this withdrawal thing and still not done. That can't happen. That can't happen. I gotta be back full gear on Monday. That's today. So what? I'm getting good at this point in the journey, I'm getting good at these amino energies, drinking, feeling the symptoms, a relief from the symptoms for not long, guys, not long, but more than nothing. And going to Sunday night, but think, I don't know if I'm gonna sleep again. But, one sec. All right, just got out of the shower, just had dinner. It's amino energy. Like, feeling a lot better, but not 100%, you know? And so I'm gonna drink half of this now. I'm gonna set a 15-minute timer, drink the second half, and that's gonna be enough to help me just relax with the kids for the night. And then tomorrow, so if I stop Saturday to Sunday to Monday, so really just day 2, coming into day 3, but also 3 days of weaning. So 3 days of weaning, 2 days off so far. Tomorrow I'm gonna start the day with a really small workout and a cold shower. Maybe I'll track that, and I just have so much more to talk through and to share. But if you're getting ready to do this, just know you can. It can be done. And I'll share more and more about how I got through it and the things that made it possible for me. But here's what I'll leave you with. When you get through it, and you are back in that moment of being alive, and being alive is uncomfortable, just think to yourself, it is better in this moment to temporarily feel this way than it is to forever be trapped. All right. Cheers. All right, we're at 3 days of taper, 3 days clean of 7-OH, and nights still suck, you guys. I think I slept just a few hours. Oh, dang. Alarm goes off. I say to myself, oh, this is so much better than being trapped. So I'm gonna work out this morning. Let me show you the workout. I'm gonna do some lunges from here to there and back. It'll take 10 seconds. I'm gonna go to those over there, do some curls, do some push-ups. Just raise those up, hold them off to the side. The point isn't to get stronger. The point is to prove that I can do it and that I am in control. Over and over and over, just proving that I'm in control. Last message for those who are embarking on the journey. You got this. And remember it too. The only way out of hell is through the fire. That helped me out. Every time it hurts, every time it's painful, The way out of hell is through the fire. And no matter what, the way I feel right now is way better than being trapped. All right, time to go work out. Workout done. Just 20 minutes. Younger me would be ashamed of what he just saw, but the version of me that knows the pain of 708 is proud. I'm gonna go take a cold shower. I tell you what, you want a window where you feel powerful. It's the few minutes after a fucking cold shower. Just is really tough when it happens, but you know what's worse? Being trapped. Last thing, while I'm thinking about it, one thing to consider when bringing someone in on this to support you, think of it like this. Bring someone there to be on this journey and to be a witness. There'll be support and things like that, but there's something powerful about there being someone to just witness your journey, a witness to your sacrifice, a witness to your pain, your suffering, and in the end, a witness to your strength. All right, cold shower, coffee, school and work. You got this. Remember, the way out of hell is through the fire. Oh, I'm gonna make myself an amino energy while I'm here. Peace. Cold shower complete. Also a little chance to blow dry the hair. Make it look messy and not an accident. You got this, dudes. Find a witness. Remember, the way out of hell is through the fire. And no matter what, the way you feel in the middle of the most painful thing you've been through, it's better than being trapped. Anything is better than being trapped. So, one of the big things that I'm adopting is an idea of ritual. I clearly need, or think I need, my state altered. So I'm gonna do it in a non-dependent way. That involves my morning workout, 20 minutes to prove that I can. It involves a cold shower so I can get a few minutes of relief from everything my body feels. Sun, like all Kryptonians, we get our power from the yellow sun. And then I'm gonna go get coffee, well, a latte, every morning. And I'm going to habitualize, habit, pattern, repetition. I'm going to see if I can become addicted to the habit. Look at sun. Power your body. Funny story. Tried to start the car, it's dead. Turns out, left a door ajar last night. By chance, someone was driving through the neighborhood so I ran out and flagged him down and asked him for support, jump in the car. So I'm off to get back to my ritual because I am free. Oh, and also now it's still uncomfortable. Was it 3 days taper? Then now I'm on day 3 of clean. I still feel it, you guys. Okay, anyway, I'll have to get my coffee and not drugs. But you know what I might do? I might stop at the head shop where I got my supply. It's right next to this coffee shop, and go talk to the owner and just tell him I'm done, tell him I quit. Suggest he does a look up on YouTube of 7OH withdrawal and watch and listen to the stories. Maybe think again about selling it, you know? I don't know. Scary stuff, you guys. Remember, the way out of hell is through the fire. And no matter what, the way you feel right now is better than being trapped. And then also lots of other stuff as I think of I'll share through this struggle, through this fight. Constant. I think getting adjusted, mentally set for this never stops. The fight never stops. Fine. I didn't sign up for it on purpose, but I'm in. So the fight continues. The way out of hell is through the fire, and no matter what, how you feel right now is better than being trapped. Don't be trapped. I just ordered drinks and visited the head shop and talked to one of the clerks. Talked about coming off and staying off, and he walked over to the counter, the shelves where all the 7OH sits, to grab me some, and I said, no man, I'm done. I just wanted to come say hi. He's like, man, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of me too, you guys. So hard. Okay, now I'm getting emotional, so I figured I'd capture it so you all can see it's all okay. You can be strong and feel. Fuck. I don't know. The way out of hell is through the fire. And I'll take this and the way I feel now over being trapped. I've been through hell. This is a lot better. Okay, also funny story, kind of. So as I remember, I was saying that I got out to go start my new ritual of getting a latte in the morning, forcing myself to get out, move. I dress up, fucking dress up, guys. Look, I don't know if you can see, I'm black on black on black right now. I've got except my boots are brown. I dress up like I'm fucking going to a concert. No, I don't really go to concerts. I'm not good at listening to music. It's part of it. Just looking like money. Try it. Once you're out of the thick of it, and you can get out, start to build your ritual. Anytime you're going to be around people, wear your best clothes. Do your hair, do your makeup, do whatever it is you do to get ready. Look like $1 million. You've already put poison in your body to feel like $1 million. Dressing up, it's gonna help 1/1,000,000th, just a tiny bit, but it's going to help. All these little things help. They don't match the potency of a dose of the devil. But the workouts, the cold showers, the rituals, the looking your best, all of these little things start to build strength and resilience. I've only been doing it a few days. I can already feel it. Oh, and also, I told you my car died. So my plan was to get to the coffee shop and leave my car running just in the parking lot for a very safe neighborhood. And I forgot, and I turned off my car. And the last time I did that, my car didn't start in the parking lot, and I had to have a shop owner jump my car. So I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna have to jump the car again. No, it started right up. So, note to self, when I get home, leave the car running. Just leave it running. Don't let it die. Don't put yourself in a situation you gotta get it jumped again. No doors ajar, everything good. You got this, guys. The way out of hell is through the fire. And no matter what, when you're in it,